Cubicles and controllers, everyone. It's been a salty, salty 2 months since we've done one. So here we are. I assume Lloyd's going to have a lot to talk about.
He does have some. He does have some things to talk about.
Yeah, third person Lloyd is in the house.
Yes. Yes, third person Lloyd.
So I guess we haven't done in a couple episodes, just scheduling conflicts, last minute changes, and then never really making it up. But this time we got around to it. So let's do this. Let's start off with Lloyd. In the last 2 months, what have you been playing?
Well, I finally beat Mafia 3.
Okay.
And then I started playing Watch Dogs.
Huh? How it ended, or what?
What about how it ended?
Were you satisfied with how it ended?
I think so. You have two different directions to go. Like it can end one way or another way, or actually like 2 or 3 ways.
Yeah.
And the way that I chose to end it, the ending made sense. I like the game. For me, I like the character. I like the time period they chose. I think the game.
Curious. You put a lot of time into this.
Oh yeah.
So, did you get bored or apathetic towards it at all in the middle, or did it keep you engaged the whole time?
The main story missions kept me engaged. The side missions and conquering territories, some of that stuff got mundane because it was always the same type of thing. But what I would do is I'd do a couple story missions, then do, one of the side mundane things. Then I'd do that till I got bored. Then I'd go to a story mission. And the story missions always had a lot of times like set pieces. So those were cool. So I enjoyed it a lot. And there was always a lot to do. Like I said, it was a GTA clone without being a GTA. So it was, way more serious. But either way, I liked it. It's got some DLC coming in the next couple months that I bought it and got the season pass because I got it on discount, heavy discount. So
okay, cool.
So I started playing Watch Dogs 2 and Assassin's Creed Syndicate, but I'll probably chill on Syndicate since I started playing Watch Dogs 2.
Yeah, they're kind of similar play style.
A bit. I'm enjoying Watch Dogs 2, the co-op and the emergent gameplay that you get from co-op and PvP. That's been fun. I like the gadgets and the way you move and everything. It's definitely better than Watch Dogs 1. Like Watch Dogs 1, I had to force myself to play and only made it probably a fourth of the way through. 2, I actually want to play. So I've been
That's cool.
And then so a couple things happened in the last few weeks. Ubisoft unleashed Ghost Recon Wildlands, the beta that was last week, and this week they unleashed For Honor. Now, Ghost Recon Wildlands, it's co-op. Yes, you can dive out of helicopters and parachute in and stealth your way through missions, and playing the beta. Pretty much, it's cemented. I'm going to get the game. Like that game, it's my type of game. You can play it solo. You can play it 2 guys. You can play it, up to 4 online. It is a mix of like the Tom Clancy with the Far Cry kind of gameplay, but it's right up my alley. It's gonna work, but it's a surprise for me because I've known about it for a while, but I had no interest.
I know about it too. It's just everything I see looks so boring, man.
No, exactly, dude. I said the same thing. They rolled out the beta. Must have been like Thursday. We pre-downloaded. Friday, I got online with a couple friends who were supposed to join me, but they couldn't. So I got online and went through the tutorial and started playing. That game shot up to me and my other friends. Like it comes out on the 14th. We're buying that game immediately. Like neither one of us were interested, but since they offered the beta, I was like, I'll try it. Dude, that game is so addicting and it's so fun. Like it's doing something way different.
Isn't it just sparring? Or is there
There's not really a storyline. What happens is, so basically you've got different soldier classes from Viking, samurai, and
Yeah.
ninja, and like knights, different knight classes. They all have a ton of skills to upgrade, a ton of customization to do. And what happens is you start a match, and it's almost like a shooter. That's me and my other friend. We had zero interest in it, but since they offered a free beta, I said, I'll try it. I tried it, and within 5 minutes, we were looking at each other like, "Is this for real? This is cool."
Yeah,
Like
because
for
Conan O'Brien did a little segment on it, and I was just like, this looks really boring.
yeah, all the gameplay I've seen, I lie to you not, all the gameplay I've seen, I said the same thing. But
Yeah.
dude, it's fun. Like if you come down to Texas, you come down to Texas in 2 days. If you get a chance to come by, I guarantee I'll show it to you. It's I can't believe how fun it is. Like it's a lot. It's a lot of fun. So I'm playing. I'm gonna pick that up. But man, February and March are so heavy on just good quality games coming out. I mean, there's a list I've got right now. So I've got on PC. I have River City Rampage Underground,
So
which
did you
remember.
get rated?
I have a MacBook Pro, like a 2010, that I'm upgrading, that can actually, put a high-end video card in it and upgrade the processors. And people have actually done that, and it runs like really fast. So I have one. I got one for free from someone. So I'm doing that because I haven't actually gotten it, but it runs a lot of stuff, and I think it'll run River City Rampage. But if you remember that from the Nintendo version, um, it's a brawler co-op. But River City Rampage Underground, if you YouTube it, or if Umer connects a video to it, that looks cool. That's coming out on the 27th or 28th. Then you have Horizon Zero Dawn, which comes out on the 28th.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was this month.
Yeah, and I have a PS4 Pro now. I have a PS4 Pro and a 4K TV to take all advantage of the HDR graphic goodness.
All right, sweet. That's good to know because that's the one game other than like Wildlands that I'm like really, really just pumped about playing because
Oh,
everything there's a lot of stuff I'm interested in, but nothing where I'm just like I need this.
yeah.
And
Well, that also, so how I was talking about how For Honor impressed me and got me playing it. Well, I played the Near demo. I've played like the first two Near alpha betas, whatever. You know
what
what I'm
is
talking about? Not Near, Neo. Yeah,
Neo, the Japanese Dark Souls
exactly.
kind of thing?
And I wasn't impressed. I wasn't gonna get it, but I played it this last time, and I don't know if they changed some stuff in it or whatever. But the last time I played it, I was like,
There's
yeah,
some incredible reviews.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. That game is a whole lot of fun. So that's on my list too. And then Tides of Numenera, Torment comes out for PS4. It's an RPG. It
Okay.
comes out also on the 28th. I'm like, crap.
Yeah.
Oh, and let's not forget March. In March, we have Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah.
We have Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Uh-huh.
We have Near Automata. That's why I said Near. I played the demo for that, downloaded it to my PS4, and it was a lot of fun. So man, January and February, I mean, it's gonna kick my butt. There's just, huh?
What else are you playing? Like,
Well, what I'm playing right now really is I'm gonna be playing For Honor since that comes out, and I didn't know I was hooked like I am. So I'm gonna play that, and I'm gonna continue playing Watch Dogs 2, and when I'm done with Watch Dogs 2, I'll go on to something else. But I'll probably roll those two. What about you? You been playing anything?
just old games. I have been playing a lot of games. It's just been like the stuff that back catalog stuff that I've been holding on to that I got in sale off some PSN or Xbox Live sales that were happening during Christmas and last summer. So I played Rise of the Tomb Raider, played that for a bit and I finished it. And I got, I don't know, I really enjoyed it, but I don't know if I enjoyed it as much as the first.
The Tomb Raider that came before it.
Yeah. Um,
I can see that.
They didn't take a lot of risks on changing up stuff. They just added like a handful of things. It felt like they used the same engine, the same play mechanics, and really didn't upgrade on anything. And where I was so engaged with the storyline and the characters in the first one, in this one, it seemed really, really corny, especially the villains. The stuff they were saying, I was just like, what? This takes me out of the intensity of what she's going through, because these villains are saying some corny ass shit.
Yeah.
And, so I really enjoyed it, but not as much as I wanted to compared to what I really enjoyed about the first one. What else have I been playing? I've been playing Metro last night on PS4 because I've
You
had,
playing the redo?
yeah.
How is that?
I've
I've had that in my library forever.
What's that?
I've had that in my library and just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, I got the bundle like over a year ago, actually, on PSN. It was like a $10 bundle for both of them, the redo. And I played 2033 on and off last year, and I finally finished it back in October. The last time we talked about it was in October or something. And started playing New Light, or whatever the second one was. I think Last Light. And I'm almost done with that. But at the same time, I'm alternating with Just Cause 3, and which is a lot of fun. It has a lot of good stuff, but kind of to your point of Mafia, where you were saying side missions get repetitive. So I heard the buzz that this game's a lot of fun, but 80% of it's really repetitive. And what sucks about that is you have to unlock certain territories, and by unlocking them, you have to free them from the government oppressors. So you have to do tasks, the same tasks in each territory, and there's like 30 territories. And you can only unlock
side quests over and over about 30 times.
Yeah, but on top of that, they tied in, you have to unlock so many percentage each time of territories in order to get your story mission.
Yeah, that sounds like it would get old.
And I'm already tired of it, and I'm close to giving up on it. And not the fact that it's a bad game, but I just don't care to invest that much just to keep doing the same things over and over in each territory to get the rebellion to take a hold of them. And so I have mixed feelings about that game. It's visually what you can do, the corniness of it, it's all very entertaining, like good corny. But how the game actually functions, it's kind of annoying. And let's see, what else am I about to play? I'm going to actually start playing as soon as I'm done with New Light, and put away Just Cause 3. I have Far Cry Primal, and I'll either play that or Syndicate. And Syndicate I haven't even started. I also have Life is Strange.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at. I didn't know Horizon was coming out this month. That kind of like might put a damper on everything else and just made me focus on that.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna do it. That's why I'm trying to get a couple games finished before that comes out. Because when that comes out, I'm gonna play that till Mass Effect comes out, or at least till Wildlands comes out. And I can normally run a couple multiplayer games, so I could run Wildlands and For Honor, because Wildlands is co-op. For Honor is, kind of multiplayer PvP. So I could, one day play this one day play that one. When I feel like doing story stuff, play Mass Effect. But
yeah, because we haven't done this in 2 months, is the Nintendo Switch. The excitement for me is gone.
Why?
I don't know. Like, I think it's because initially when they announced all those different publishers that are jumping on the list that they showed, they really haven't panned out to anything. What they're showcasing is all the tired IPs that Nintendo keeps pushing on people. I'm tired of everything Mario or family friendly or whatnot. Like I have nothing against them, but
It's just this. It's the
innovate.
same thing that stopped me playing Nintendo stuff back in Super Nintendo days. I mean, for me,
I'm tired.
the only thing I'm really interested in is the new Zelda,
Yeah,
and I might borrow someone's Wii U to play that because
yeah.
it'll play on the Wii U and the Switch. Now, if the Switch part starts getting, you know, some heavy hitters, then it's cool, the portability and everything, but I think their
If it's
price
gonna
point,
sit there, what's the point?
huh?
If it's just gonna sit there, what's the point? Like the technology might be cool, but the software is what makes it, man.
You're exactly right. And I mean, they made money with the original Wii,
Yeah,
but but they but it's not like they had a bunch of games. The Wii sold as a kind of like a party favorite, or I don't know
yeah.
what the word is.
Oh no, I know exactly. It was just it was just a party system.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, to be honest, if not for the Wii selling because of what it did, because it wasn't for the games, the Nintendo has struck out since the GameCube. I mean, they had or
Yeah,
since N64. I mean, they had the N64 and that did okay, but then GameCube, Wii. I'm going to call it the Wii because people didn't really buy games for it. The Wii U, and now they're coming up on the Switch. The only thing that's had pretty much universal success
is there
is
a
their
game?
portable, like their Game Boy, their 3DS is, and their Game Boys have always done well. But like I said, man, if what I'll probably do is I want to play that new Zelda, so I'll wait a few months, and if it looks like Nintendo's doing the same stuff they always do from a console perspective in the game, from games, what I'll
Yeah,
do is I'll buy or rent the new Zelda and find someone's Wii U to borrow that I know they're not using, and play it on that till you know to my heart's content. But it
for
would be
sure.
cool if someone were to make a more mature Zelda. But this Zelda looks cool. It's open world. There's
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of stuff you can do in it. But
And that's the only enticing thing about it. Like, and the system's pretty reasonably priced for what I thought they
what
were
it's
gonna.
299, right?
299, yeah. And mind you, the accessories are pretty expensive,
Yeah.
but um, it's pretty reasonably priced. Uh, I'm I'm hoping. I know they're just trying to get. I think their PR team is just terrible, man. They don't know hype their system up anymore. Like they don't know how to connect to gamers anymore. Their only focus is family. And
Or little kids.
yeah, and they should have learned like, hey, yeah, we might have been like the best selling system outside of the Game Boy line, but it's the most underutilized system. Like only like 2% of people who own a Wii, it was just some weird statistic like that.
Yeah,
Actually,
they played the pack-in games.
yeah,
They weren't buying games. The Wii was
exactly.
selling a lot of software.
And so I'm hoping like yeah, cool, you're doing innovative technology. But throw in the games, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's kind of where I am with it. There
it's coming out soon. It's like a month away.
it's like the March games I was talking about. It's in March.
Yeah, it's in March.
I'll be busy playing other stuff, but by the time I stick my head up to think about some other games, I may look around and see.
I'm curious with summertime what they bring to the table.
Yeah, because if they don't have a good first year, that may tank it.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
that's all I have, man. I got nothing else. Yeah.
And me too. But like I said, these next 2 months, February, March, I should have a lot of stuff to talk about because I'll be
Yeah.
playing a lot of crap.
Cool. All right, homie.
All right, man. Well, Cubicles and Controllers episode. I don't know what episode. We're out.
2000. All right. Take it easy, man.